if I want to say anything. Hello, beautiful women of the Women's Alliance. Welcome to our fourth moon meeting. Is this fourth?
Yeah.
I do believe so. It's our fourth meeting, and we are going to continue on with our initiation story, where we are following a story of the nettles and their path of transformation from a stinging plant that will cause madness to a beautiful soft plant that can create
warmth and clothing.
Yeah, warmth and comfort. And we also have a story that of times of old. So we're going to continue on with our story in that. It's an initiation story, and I think that the story kind of outlines the struggles and the journey of hardships that we encounter as women. So I invite you all to go with me with this story. So let's start. 4. Stook. To gather and arrange. Under the full moon, gather your nettles from the water. Notice the feel of the cool water and the softness of the nettles compared to the sting and fire that was before. As you gather them into bundles, nettles like to be held by pure sweetness in this stage. Bring them in tied in bundles as they are no longer held together. The bundles must be laid against a wall where shadows from the flames can dance. Here we lean into the heat. We allow ourselves to steam and dry and turn more gold and crisp. Now we become light as a feather. The Mother of Nain had now saved 6 of her babies left in the dry creek bed by turning them into snow geese that flew away. And on the 7th year, it rained, and Nain was born. She taught Nain to have one skin that was plain and eyes down, and to have another which was fierce and hoarded and defended beautiful things. But 12 years later, when once again it didn't rain, the chief who hated Nain and her mother ordered Nain to be killed on the creek bed. When the Mother of Nain tried to change her into a goose, it did not work this time, as Nain had gotten her moon blood, and she was no longer a babe. So she gave Nain a satchel of food, a stolen knife, and she told the girl to go straight into the nettles, towards the bay, and through the stinging nettles. So Nain ran, even though it burned her. In the morning, the chief ordered her mother to be burned on the creek bed. It said her father wept the next day for the loss of his wife and daughter. So that's the 4th part of my story. And it's an intense story because this is an intense life. I think.
Intense journey.
Yeah, I think a lot of women can relate. I relate to this part of the journey both as the mother who would sacrifice herself so that her child can live on, even if it's as a snow goose. A mother that will break the rules so that her child can have something better. A mother that would send her child into the stinging nettles, knowing that it might be her only shot. And also relate as the daughter who was sent by her mother into the stinging nettles.
Become strong
understand that it wasn't my mom's fault that the world was so harsh. She was just doing her best.
No, that's right.
But it was my responsibility as a woman on this harsh journey to run into the sting. And I like how this part of the story ends with the father crying, because with my story you can get this idea that I'm trying to say men are evil, men are bad. The chief ordered her death. The chief ordered it. He thought that that's what it would take to bring the rain. He didn't understand.
People.
But at the same time, I see the father of Nain and the husband of the mother of Nain. I see him as the divine masculine. And when the toxic masculine cuts off the feminine, the divine feminine, or even cuts off the feminine to where the divine feminine can't even be, the divine masculine weeps. I think that, yeah.
Real man.
Yeah.
A true man.
A true man.
Who can weep over
Yeah.
loss.
Whereas false men move out of fear and misunderstanding, fear and ignorance.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying that.
And it creates a way more hardship than is necessary. But yeah, as we go through these hardships, the fires of life, it turns us golden. It gives us the opportunity to shed what no longer serves. So this full moon, it is the step of the crown chakra. So we're working on the crown chakra with this full moon. And I have a couple movements once again to share with you ladies to empower your crown, to empower, your femininity and your feminine crown. I say my hair is my crown, you know. I think our hair is our crown.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And it's not about long hair either. Short hair is a beautiful crown too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all have different crowns. We have different bodies and
What shapes
instruments,
my face?
and they're all beautiful.
My hair is what shapes my face. No matter how long it is, how short it is, it shapes my face.
Yeah.
Gives me a new outlook whenever I need it sometimes.
So I do have a couple movements that I'm going to share with you girls, some feminine movements to share with you girls tonight. So I'm going to take this off. Let's start by taking our womb breaths. We'll take a deep inhale, gathering the air around us. Exhale, moving down to your womb. Inhale into your womb. And exhale, pushing your womb to like the back of your spine. Using your womb to push the air out. Inhale once again. And push out with your exhale. And one more time. Inhale your highest divine light into your womb. And push out with the exhale. Alright, so I just have a couple basic moves for us tonight. The first one, we're going to be working with our hips tonight. So the first one, I call it the washing machine. We just like go back and forth. You just stand straight and just go back and forth with your hips. So it's the washing machine to get us started and warmed up. And then we'll move into our figure eights. And with the figure eights with your hip, you push forward and then spin it backwards. And then the next one, push forward and go backwards. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. So, and if it's more comfortable, you can go backwards, forwards for your figure eights. Sometimes it's more, I like forwards, backwards. It's more comfortable for me.
As long as you get in a flow, I think you got it.
Yeah. And then, I hate that I always have to put squats in, but they call it goddess squats for a reason, and this is the crown chakra, so we're going to hold.
They help your legs and they support you. They're good for you.
Yes.
No matter how much they hurt and burn.
So we're going to hold our crown, which is 3 fingers, and put them together. You hold your crown in front of your heart, and then go down, and then push your crown up. Go down from the heart to the crown. From the heart to the crown. And then the final move, now that we have our crown, we are going to shine. So we put 1 foot forward, and we're going to like put our hip out as our hand goes up, and then drop it down. And then the next hip. 1, 2, 3, drop it down. 1, 2, 3, drop it down. 1, 2, 3, drop it down.
I think I got this.
So you just let it shine. All right. So you ready to go through the 3 movements? I guess 4 movements.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Wash the machine. Warm it up. And what's it called? Infinity
The figure eight.
figure eights. And then let your crown rise. And then let your crown shine. Want to do one more time? All right.
That's fun.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the moves. And it's about empowering our crown tonight. Empowering our feminine crown.
Always fun to move your hips too.
Yeah, I think so.
Even if you ain't the best at doing it, it's still fun.
All right. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Have fun, stay calm and peace.
Yeah. Have fun going through the fire. We all go through the fire.
All of us.
So yeah, have fun with it. So thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for being here. We are a nonprofit organization. Links in the description if you'd like to donate to us. We would like to help empower women all over the world. And we're going to be here every full moon for the initiation series for 8 full moons. This is the 4th one. We're in the middle. And we thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you.